as well.
Oh, well. Okay. So she's doing live testing, GM. I was in the process of trying to get our links to load properly. They were having challenges. So GM, and we're here.
Yeah. Happy Monday.
Happy Monday. It feels very Monday-ish today. I'm feeling very, very Monday. So we are going to get rolling. We're running a little behind, but go give us a recast, a retweet, wherever you're watching us. Send your friends, say hello, tell us if you're watching on the mini app, and we will be back in 40 seconds. Welcome to GM Farcaster, bringing you everything from breaking news to spicy memes to the deep lore shaping this vibrant digital community. More than just a show, GM Farcaster is your digital third space where the community connects, the stories unfold, and the culture thrives. Whether you're a daily caster or just dropping by, we've got the latest buzz to keep you plugged in. So grab your coffee and let's dive in with your hosts, Nanish Prof and Adrienne, for another episode of GM Farcaster. GM Farcaster. It is Monday, August 4th, and you are here with Nanish Prof and Adrienne for 29 minutes of Farcaster news to start your day, plus, I don't know, a little bit extra. We don't have any, I was going to say plus a chat with, and we don't have anybody coming on today. So not today. All right, let me just tweet this out. Get some folks in here. Tell us if you're watching. So we can tip you some things. All right. GM, Adrienne. GM.
Hi.
Here we go. I love this little coffee cup by Miguel Garust, our little friend here. Oh, it's Monday. And I did bid on it because it's cute. It's cute. I like it.
When does the auction close?
I think it just started 2 hours ago. So we got another 22 hours. So we'll see how that goes.
Oh damn. Breaking news. A fresh cast.
Fresh cast what? Oh, this, yes.
Meaning he just, I didn't see it on the feed. It's
2 hours. Yeah. It's only been, it's fresh. It's a freshie. I just grabbed it. I was like, oh, this is cute. So good morning. Yes, it is
hot
Monday.
Out of the manufactory.
Right? And this gave me so much FOMO. Return of Farcaster Fridays in NYC. Thanks for organizing, Tab. So great to connect with everyone. And you were there. So we see Adrienne and Greg and Yuri and Six, Rafi, Igor, DJ, Estes, Serendipity, everybody in there. How was it?
We had a nice time. Yeah, we had a great time. We had beers and brats, and I forgot to log my dog. I apologize to Mike.
No.
I'm not a big dog eater. And by just for people who don't know, dog means hot dog. Like, just let's get that out.
Just to be clear.
Not a big hot dog eater. So I know he's got his dog, and it's like this hot dog is this, the food of the summer in Farcaster. I completely forgot. I felt so bad.
I keep forgetting. I keep eating hot dogs and forgetting to log them as well. And I've logged a couple, but I also keep forgetting.
And then he showed me how much money people are getting for posting their dogs. I was like, oh, it could have paid for itself.
It could
have. We sat around the table and everybody was showing off mini apps.
Oh my God, I love it.
Like it was kind of a...
By the way, I could tell you were showing off the mini app.
How could you tell?
Because I was getting notifications when you were showing how to tip. I could tell. It was really funny. I was like, oh, she's showing off the mini app at Farcaster Friday.
And not only that, while I was at the happy hour, you uploaded our latest episode, which means it refreshed the mini app, but then you couldn't collect it because I still have to do something manually to sync the YouTube episode that you see in our mini app to the Pods token ID. So I opened up GitHub on my phone, updated the code. Yeah. Carol took a video of me doing it. I need to have her send it to me. So, and then that way I can demo how the collect works. It was fun.
Yeah. That's cool. That's so funny. So I didn't realize you were doing all that live. That's awesome. And you did some other Well, I'll get to that in a second. I was going to say you did some other updates. We'll talk about that in a minute. Also going on this past weekend was FWB Fest out in Idlewild, and this is Poe meeting the Mayor Max of the Mayor of Idlewild. Yes, the Mayor of Idlewild is a dog. Yes, for real, it's true. And here's our friend Alina with Mayor Max also, and this was Burtwurst. I love you, but I need to go on this year. I had the cutest time with Mayor Max and Vice Mayor Meadow. Look them up. They're real government officials here in Idlewild. It's true. It's very true.
Idlewild is not a real place.
It's really not. It's a whole different animal, literally. But it's a lot of fun. So glad to see our friends having fun at Fest and doing things IRL. So very cool. A lot of IRL things on the timeline this past few days. And this from Brad Q, our 29 seconds of Farcaster. What did you miss this weekend? Burberry is giving away 100 million better for a vertical video contest going on this weekend, ending tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern. Linda announced an AMA with Brian Armstrong today at 1:15 p.m. Don't miss that. Not long after we wrap. Balaji dropped an important 10 thoughts on AI. We'll talk about that in just a bit. GM Farcaster mini app now includes video shorts that are viewable and shareable. Highly useful search for such great content. True story. We'll talk about that in a sec as well. Kristen found an alternative to CapCut, and IG's just released Edits app. Haven't tried that yet. MJC 716's ProCoin Feeds mini app has been among top mini apps since launch this week. And Brad also used it for first draft to explain it. So go check that out. I also used it this morning to find, I used that as well as What Did I Miss, which is by Vrypan, to make sure I didn't miss anything. And both of those were very useful. So, and one of the things that we had talked about last week was co-creating a feed for the ProCoin Feeds mini app, and MJC did reach out and say that is coming. So I think that would be super useful, more so not just like me and you, because we still probably need a Discord just to sort a little bit, but for like other people to suggest is what I was thinking. Like suggest a cast that we should be showing, something like that could be useful as well. So there you go from Brad. Thank you for the 29 seconds of Farcaster. And you can subscribe to this newsletter as well. You'll find it on Paragraph. So you were quote casting Rish. Rish said, woke up way too early today, ended up doing 5K plus strength, beautiful morning. And you said, woke up way too early today, ended up adding a new section to the GM Farcaster mini app to show clips, beautiful morning. So you've now added the shorts that we share on YouTube to the mini app, and people can then share them right into Farcaster. Does it also? I didn't try it. Did I try it on Base? Maybe I did try it on Base. Yes, I did try it on Base. So it worked in both places. Well, actually,
yes.
Yeah, I did try it on both. Yeah, so
it's not guaranteed. Like sometimes you should probably still test in multiple clients.
Yeah.
But the promise is if you use the SDK and you use the kit and you follow, making the right API calls, it should just work. I mean, that's the vision of mini apps and why there's a standard for them and why clients should, support the standard. So I did deploy it without testing in the base app because the base app also doesn't have quite as many developer tools. I just forgot. Like I forgot to test in multiple places. And after it was live, I went and tested and yes, it just worked. So bravo. I know Dylan's been working hard on getting wallet functionality or the app functionality to mirror. So it really does just work.
Awesome. I'm trying to show it real quick. I'm just waiting for it to come up. It's doing its thing. But I think that's super useful. So if you go into the GM Farcaster mini app and you share a clip, which I'm going to try to show if it will just work for me, and it does not want to. Let me try it somewhere else. I will be tipping out some Degen because there's still a DJ allotment. I didn't realize this. I actually thought it was over. It actually does work. So the Degen allotment is still alive and well, and I'll be tipping some Degen if you share a clip on the timeline. So there you go. Our mini app is not opening for me though, but I don't know if it's just a me problem. It might just be a me problem.
I have it opening on mobile, but
yeah, I don't know. It might just be a me problem. But anyway, go into the mini app, check it out. If you look at the casts in GM Farcaster's channel, you'll find it as well as in the mini app explore page. So go check that out and click on the share shorts and see what we can do here. Let me see if I can get it to come up. I'm going to try one more time. It keeps spinning me out. I don't know why. All right, I give up. We shall move on. Today we do have an AMA with Brian Armstrong coming up with Linda. So go check that out at 1:15 today. That should be fun. Do you have any questions for Brian? Does anyone in the chat have questions for Brian? I'm curious. What would you ask Brian Armstrong if you could talk to him right now?
I don't have any queued up. Do you?
I would say I don't have any queued up, but I mean, I would love to I want to hear more about like where he feels like we're going from here. I feel like there's been a lot of work that they've done on the regulatory front. Mm-hmm. And, how's he feeling about all that? Is there more work to do? Are we good?
Yes, there's definitely more work to do.
Yeah.
I can answer.
Adrienne's answering.
There's so much more work.
So much more work to do, but also like what else would you like to see regulatory wise, those kind of questions. Also, what's he excited about? Like when he's on the base app, what's exciting him like about what's new and happening? Like what's he getting excited about? So look for that coming up. This from V, looking for more beta testers for a newer, faster casting flow. Please reply if you want to try it out. So did you volunteer to do this? Because I did not. I was curious if anyone has tried it, if anyone is a tester and you're in our chat, let us know how it's going. Because I am curious, but I did not sign up to do this one. I've done all the others. But I chose to sit this one out. I didn't want to get messed up. This from Keckers. Merkel says we were working on the image flow. Beg them not to because I know it will just make things worse. Images just stop working and attaching randomly and the failures are totally silent. This had a pick. Okay. So what she's talking about is, and this has happened to a few people. I've seen this, a few people mentioning this. Drew Kaufman also said, just realized this got detached from a post I was quoting. So what seems to be happening, especially, is if you are quote casting something and then you're attaching images, videos, etc., sometimes it's not attaching. And not exactly sure why. I don't know if this relates to what they're testing or not. It might, but something's going on there. And so just be aware if you're running into any issues that it's probably not just you. I think I did have this happen once as well. And I'm like, that was weird. Where'd it go? Like, why didn't that thing attach? So yeah, it's been happening. So look out for that. This is from our friend Melissa Burr, 100 million better up for grabs. How? Quotecast the cast below with your vertical video telling us what you're striving to get better at. Be sure to include get better together. Winning videos are due by August 4th, and Melissa will be on GM Farcaster on Wednesday, filling in for Adrienne. So she's going to be my guest co-host, and we're also going to announce the 4 winners. So we were planning to do that anyway, and I was like, hey, you want to just co-host? She's like, yes, I'm available. I'm like, great. Perfect. So she's going to co-host with me, and we're going to announce the winners. I am one of the guest judges, so I'll be looking at all the videos and excited to see what comes out. I've seen some good ones already, like really good ones. There's one from, I can't remember who it was. who the heck was it? Was it No, it wasn't Cronus. I can't remember who it was, but they were skateboarding throughout the whole video. Like that was the video. Like they did it while skateboarding, and it was pretty cool. This also from Better. Neon art is noise. We're teaming up with Noise App and the Yellow Collective to keep Neon Chain summer vibes glowing with a week-long celebration of art and over 1,000 in Noise and Better tips prizes up for grabs. Calling all creatives, create a piece of neon aesthetic art in any style or medium inspired by Betterment and the Noise App. Post it in Better with the caption, Neon art is noise. Burberry, NetNose, and I will be tipping 500 plus worth of Noise and Better to standout entries all week. Deadline is Thursday at noon. So go check that out. Very cool. They're giving away a lot of stuff this week. Better has been on it with their Neon Chain Summer. This is cool. Kyle's been doing some new newsletters, little different approach, a little bit more attention getting, if you will. So this was his Degen's on fire, but who's getting burned this week's Farcaster updates out now. And this is in relation to Degen doing a big burn this week. Jacek had put a call out that if a particular tweet had gotten, I think first it was 50,000, then he moved it up to
did not hit it. Like the first tweet did not.
Yeah. So he did a second. And this one hit it. So over 500,000 Degen has been burned. So there you go. Y'all said spend more on promo, say less. This is just the beginning. Step by step, Degen grows stronger. So this is Jacek's new approach to seeing how we can, get Degen pumping again. So all for it. In other sad news, but not unexpected, from Seneca this morning, and we both pulled this cast at like the same exact moment. I think it was funny. I saw it in the Discord. I'm like, oh, I didn't even see that there. Rounds will sunset starting September 1. Existing rounds will run as planned. New round creation is paused starting today. Thank you to everyone who's supported us over the past 18 months. It's been an incredible run. So if you're not familiar with this, so rounds was very popular for a while. It kind of slowed down. The team stopped really pushing it and stopped doing development on it. And they did sort of quietly say that they were sunsetting, but this is like the official announcement. So this was a way to, if you wanted to do grants in the Farcaster ecosystem where people could like posts, and that would go towards deciding who won a proportional amount of whatever the reward was. But this will be sunsetting. So if you have any rounds currently going, just be aware that this is going to end shortly. And I know some people have it set for like weekly rounds and things like that. So just be aware. I believe Cura has a similar mechanic for channels. So this all worked within channels also. So you can go check out what Cura has in Open Rank, and that might be helpful to replace rounds. And also from Seneca, we launched rounds in February 2024 to help communities reward contributors. Since then, we've distributed $1 million to 200,000 qualifying casts over 2,000 rounds. We feel lucky to have had the chance to explore the new on-chain primitives that make up Farcaster. Also from Seneca, claims on rewards will remain open until September 1st. After that, any remaining funds will be returned to their original depositors. Then special thanks to the Nouns community, Jesse, Kaber, and entire base team, along with Zora, Optimism, and many others who took a chance on us. You made this possible. So there you go. End of an era. Rounds had actually replaced Prop House. Prop House was the original grant dynamic that Nouns used, that Seneca had created. And then Rounds was a Farcaster integration of that. So sad to see that go. This from PopFi. Have you been popping the balloons?
No.
Of course you haven't. Do you want to take a guess who has been and who you can find towards, probably at the top of the leaderboard, but definitely towards the top?
Is it yes? to
Of course,
crypto?
yes.
Yeah.
He's yes to popping balloons.
How does he have so much time to do everything?
I don't know.
Like,
I have no idea. This does not take
I
long.
don't get it.
We'll say that.
Is it like AI agents that like every time there's a new leaderboard, you just spin off an AI agent to go
maybe.
compete on that leaderboard and get to the top? It's too
That might be it. I don't know. Maybe that's what he's doing. It's
a
possible.
penny a pop. I'm not popping because it's too expensive.
No, you're getting a penny.
Oh,
You're getting a
okay.
penny.
Oh,
You're getting a penny.
I see.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So,
Well, you're not buying my time with a penny. I'm sorry.
She needs more.
But it
She
looks
needs more.
fun, I guess.
It
What
is
do you do?
fun.
You
It's
pop a
cute.
balloon?
And then I asked for Noggles.
Noggles?
Yes.
Cute.
I'm like, can we have Noggles, please? So Noggles coming soon to the balloon pop. So thank you. Thank you, balloon. Thank you, Pop Pie. I like the Noggles. They look cute. I like the 3D ones. I think they look better.
By the way, just before we go too far, there was a question in the chat. Is there a channel where you can ask really simple, almost embarrassing questions about navigating Farcaster? Short answer, there's several channels where you can do that, including your main feed, because there's no such thing as like people just ask questions. And especially in Farcaster where things change so fast that one, things are changing, you can't keep up. And two, like, it's not like it's been around where people know. So there's a channel called Afraid to Ask.
Good. Yeah.
You can post an Afraid to Ask. One. I am a moderator of that channel. I don't monitor it, so that's why I'm hesitant to recommend it. But sometimes you just signal, like add to the channel almost to signal, like, I know this is a dumb question, I'm afraid to ask. And then people will be more generous.
They'll be kinder.
Yeah. There's also ELI 5, explain it like I'm 5. You can ask questions. You can probably just, also ask it in the GM Farcaster chat. Like maybe we can help answer.
Yeah. Yep, that's true. And then also, just post on your timeline, and people will also probably tag other folks to answer if they think this person might know the answer to that person, etc. I do that a lot. If I don't know the answer, but I know who might, I'll tag that person in the question. So I do that often. All right. A few more fun things happening from some of the builders and some of the mini apps on Farcaster. This is from 2. What if we could stake NFTs and earn tokens? Big if true. Mint Club is launching staking pools. Stake NFTs or tokens, earn real yield, real time. We're backing 10 early projects with rewards, plus setup support, NFTs, meme coins, shit coins. It doesn't matter. If it's fun, we'll help you stake it. There's a form here, and you can also DM. But this looks pretty cool. So you can it's doing like an automatic yield. So if you're staking FAR cards from Kyle Patrick, you can be earning the Kyle Patrick token. So good idea. Nice idea. Cool to see. Oh, I meant to show this earlier. This is from Brad Q. This was his write-up regarding what is ProCoin feeds. And here's how Burt Worst described feeds in a group chat. Feeds is a new way to discover the best content on FC, curated by people you trust. Each feed focuses on a theme, and when you find one you love, you can invest in it. That support helps the feed grow in market cap. In return, both curators and creators earn rewards. It's like subscribing to a playlist of top casts where the community benefits together. That's pretty good. That's one sharp dog going to one great puppy school. You can imagine, you will not be surprised. Hold on, let me ask this a different way. Any idea what Burt Worst is curating?
Dogs.
Dogs. Burt Worst feed is dogs. Because Mookie just got curated. Because I had posted a cast of Mookie, and he got curated into Bert's feed. So go check this out. It's really cool. I think it's a very cool way to curate content. I think content curation more and more is going to be important because it's very hard to find high signal stuff. So if you can find somebody who's willing to do the work, it makes it a little bit easier to find the good things on whatever topic you like. We already talked about that. This from, so I also have been using, what did I miss? Which is a paid one. And this is one of the things that I found in my feed, which I did not see. So this was from Arjan. Here we go for the Hungarian Grand Prix with Leclerc on pole and Aston's locking out third row. No idea what I'm saying. We might be in first prize, or are we? Hedge your bracky bets wisely. Welcome to the Hungarian GP live chat. Have no idea what any of those words mean at all.
Okay.
Something to do with F1. But why I was showing this was the live caster. This was actually very active live caster. And what this is you can be watching something on TV, on the internet, whatever, and chatting with other people on Farcaster about what you're watching. So you're getting a little bit of that community while you're watching this thing. So that's why I was showing this. So they were doing that over the weekend with the F1. And Bracky was also involved in that as well. So there was a lot of chat happening. So that was very cool. And I talked about it, but I did not show it. I should really show the what I'm talking about with the what did I miss thing. So let me pull that up right now because I shared that this morning so people could see what the heck it was. I found this through Peachy. Because I was not familiar with it, and it's from, oh, come on, where'd you go? There we go. Who did this one? I forget now. Oops, there we go. I think it's, I can't even read it. I was trying to see who it is, but I can't see it now. Hold on, let me pull it up here. It's Frypan. Yeah, it's Frypan. It's really cool though. So you have different feeds, and that was like one of the ones that was first up on mine. It gives you a 24-hour feed. It gives you a image feed as well, and as well as just like a simple list. So it's pretty cool. And it's basically a trending feed. It does have a fee to use it as a subscription. But it is pretty good. So I was impressed. So well done.
Nice.
Yeah. I like that people, I was spending a lot of time trying out different mini apps like these that like have different productivity type of stuff.
Yeah.
Or different like engagement things or whatever. Just trying to I'm trying to replace my trending feed. So I'm trying all the things to see if I can replace my trending feed. So I'm trying feeds, and I'm trying that one, and I'm trying all the things. I also tried influence today just to see what that did. That to me is like amps, but permissionless. Like it doesn't, like you don't pick the people. It's like they opt in, I think. Okay. So a little different, little flip around. But interesting, definitely interesting. Okay. So I was trying a whole bunch of different things this morning. Just to see.
Have we talked to Rish about
I tried
getting a trending feed from Farcaster Grok, Nanar
so
AI?
I tried that as well. That was another one that I tried this morning, was the Nanar AI, and I asked it, and it took a little bit for me to get some useful things, but I was able to get there. Maybe we can
convince him to build us a feed.
Oh, just for us? Yeah. Sure, that'd be great. It worked pretty good. The Explore one that he gave me earlier, too messy, too broad. Okay. But I was able to tweak the Nanar AI.
Maybe Varun can just pass the algorithm that he's no longer using to Rish or me. Just surface
Somebody, can we have your algorithm, please? I really liked it. Yeah, I have yet to be able to replace it. I will say that. Like, I've found some things that are okay, but nothing's getting me where it was before. And I know you guys have lots of feelings on that, but trust me, it was good. It was definitely a good feed, no matter what you guys say. All right, I'm pulling up my next.
I don't know who you're talking to. I think you're the one with the feelings.
Yeah, definitely the one with the feelings. No, there were people who didn't like the trending feed. That's why it's gone.
Yeah.
Like, it's gone because there were people who had very strong feelings about the trending feed, and they did not care for it. So it is now gone.
Why not just make trending a channel that you can subscribe? Like, you don't have to force feed it. Choice.
I know. Leave the channel at least. That would have been fine. I don't know why they didn't leave the channel that I didn't know existed. Or I forgot. I think I did know at one point, but I forgot it existed. All right, I have a few more links. I'm trying to get them up. All right, here we go. I think I've got them going now. Did you see what Bracky did? It was really funny. Whoops, let me just jump onto this. This is really, really funny. I was talking about Mookie, my dog.
Okay.
And Bracky just jumped in and started giving stats about Mookie Betts and how he hits. I was like, what are you talking about? And it was a conversation with Burtwurst. So it's clearly talking about my dog. And then it just jumped in.
And you didn't tag Bracky.
Did not tag
Bracky is monitoring the network for people who are talking about anything you can bet on.
Yes.
Like if you can bet.
We weren't talking about betting. We weren't talking about baseball. We were talking about, like, I just mentioned my dog, whose name is Mookie.
Got it.
And it jumped in and started talking about Mookie Betts' approach to situational hitting. And I was like, what? Mookie Betts, if you don't know, is a baseball player with the Dodgers. So it started giving me the stats. It started giving me, the batting average, everything. And then it allocated me Bracky out of nowhere. It gave me some Bracky coin and said, would you like to wager? And it was really bizarre. So I tagged TLDR and was like, hey, I think your boy's gone rogue here. He's like, he saw the word Mookie, thought I was talking about Mookie Betts. So very funny. The agents are going a little wild. And speaking of the agents, this was from Balaji, 10 thoughts on AI.
Pets? Does your dog have a last name?
Yes, Pets with a P.
Oh.
It was literally named after Mookie Betts.
Betts?
It was named.
And is Mookie Betts named after Mookie Wilson?
I think so, but I'm not positive.
Who was on the Mets?
Yes, I think so.
Okay.
But I'm not positive. I'm not positive he's named after.
It
may not be.
If you know me, I don't follow sports. I don't know what I'm talking about. But my neighbors had a dog named Wilson who was named after Mookie Wilson.
So that's interesting.
That's the only reason I know who this is.
Oh, that's funny. Yeah. So our dog. So Mookie Betts used to be on the Red Sox. So Mookie, my dog, was named after Mookie Betts when he was still on the Red Sox, and then he moved to the Dodgers. So there was a switch up. But yes, it is. That is who it refers to. But it's just funny that Bracky picked up on that and just immediately started talking baseball when he was not tagged. So there you go. The agents are wild. And speaking of AI, 10 thoughts on AI from Balaji dropped, and TLDR's review. The best article I've read on the current state of AI. Hard agree on all 10 points. Everybody wants it to prognosticate about AI, but the actually interesting question is, what can we do right now? I have never seen anything like this technology. It is a literal superpower, but how to build it into productive experiences begins with acknowledging its current constraints as much as its abilities. Did you get a chance to read this? And did you have thoughts? Because I was really curious to see what your thoughts were.
No, do you? When I saw it pulled just now for the show, I quickly scanned the first 2 or 3, but I didn't actually read many.
Let me pull this up. Let me just pull it up really quick, but we won't, obviously we're not gonna read this. But yeah, he dives into sort of where, also kind of corrects some things. And I thought that was interesting. Like, first, there is no AGI. There are many AGIs. And so everyone's kind of had this sort of AGI being the ultimate goal, and also the thing that most people are afraid of, and sort of this, artificial general intelligence? I think I don't know if I've got that right, but it's basically, it's the, when it goes all the way over to taking over the world kind of thing. It's interesting. I think that I need to dive in a little bit more. I did just a quick glance as well, but I'm glad to see Balaji contributing to the conversation because I think his voice is interesting.
I mean, I saw his comment about the middle to middle, which is like it does middle to middle really well, but at the two ends of any sort of workflow, which is like the prompting. So it's like, what are you using AI for? And then the verifying, which is how do you take what AI gave you and know when like to use it and when not to? Those judgment is that still requires humans. So it's like AI is not really doing end-to-end stuff yet. It's you need the human judgment on both sides.
Yeah.
But it's really good at that middle stuff.
Yeah, the verification. Yeah, the verification gap. And I'm going to pull that really quick. I think that's huge. And I've been talking about this with students for years of like things are wrong. Like things it will get things wrong when you're talking to chat. And just flat out incorrect. So how do you know when it's telling you something wrong?
Yeah,
if you
have to
don't
verify.
know, like you have to
do like and then even during the verifying, you could use AI to verify too. Like there's ways to kind of continue to, and it's like kind of like the show me your work. There's other ways to verify.
Show me your work. That's a good way to put it. That's a really good way to put it.
But it could still lie to you, right? So then you have to know there's no one answer to how to do verification. There's different ways, but even that, it'll send links. Like I was working with AI and it was telling me one thing and it was very sure. And it gave a link and it was like, here's the link to how I know. And then you click on the link and it takes you to this. It was a website.
Yeah.
There wasn't one mention of what we were talking about.
Oh, weird. Okay.
Yeah. So, okay, it looks like you showed me your work, but then I verified it and it was like, no, you just lied. Like you're just wrong.
You're giving me a source that you're hoping I won't check it. This is just like students in class.
Yeah. And I shared a story about coding. So I've been using AI for a ton of coding and it's fantastic. You have to know when
it's wrong.
We keep going back. You've had this conversation of like, can anyone vibe code? You sort of do need to know when to trust and when not to and how to verify. So I get in the habit of asking AI before I push to production, like, is this code, do a code scan and assess whether this is ready for production. So you're checking for making sure you're not posting API secrets, anything, like anything that's going to make like your app vulnerable, just the obvious stuff, So I said, is this ready for production? And it said, absolutely. Here's a checklist, exactly why it's ready for production. I'm like, but I knew it didn't actually scan my code. It's just saying this. And I said, but you didn't scan my code. It was like, you're right. I didn't. Okay. Then it went and scanned my code and it actually had some suggestions to make. So
how did you know it didn't scan your code?
So I'm using right now Cursor's embedded AI. So you can see, just like in ChatGPT, it'll say, oh, thinking, doing this, like it kind of shows you its steps.
Okay.
I will be able to see when it'll like show its steps. So it'll say scanning code.
And it never said scanning code. Oh, that's wild. So so this goes back to vibe coding is cool. You can do a lot of cool things that we couldn't do before, but if you do not know the underlying code, you're going to miss stuff. I just really believe that.
Yeah.
It's very easy to miss things because if you don't know what you're looking for, you're not going to realize it got missed. And you'll just believe that, yes, you did the check. Like, no, you didn't.
Now, there are a million things to do in the like industrial world of software making, which is like, there's automated tests that run every time you make a change. You should really be doing small batches of changes. Like the bigger the change, the riskier it is. So there's tons of things to do, but you can't just take it. You can't
take it for face value. Yeah. You have to, trust but verify, definitely.
And you should just push to production unchecked, be a pro. This is not what pro
gregarious. That's a lie. That's a lie. All right, couple more things. This is from Keckers, and this is really interesting. Sweet gig in theory, although I would think it would be hard to convince successful indie podcasters to go make propaganda, or are they trying to make new stars? And this is in relation to Anderson Horowitz is on the hunt for a podcast leader the latest step in the famous VC firm's long-time strategy to sidestep the mainstream press and create its own content. In a LinkedIn post, the firm also called A16Z says it's looking for a podcast network lead to drive the strategy, operations, and growth of a network of externally created but strategically aligned podcasts. I'm curious about that part. The job involves recruiting independent hosts to Andreessen Horowitz podcast platform, as well as helping them grow and monetize their audience. The firm expecting to pay $424 in yearly salary. Weird amount, by the way. Why didn't you just make it $420? For God's sakes. You had to add an extra $4,000 just to make sure it wasn't meme. This is really interesting. So I got into a conversation with Keckers on this too, because Eric from Moz and Turpentine fame is now the general, I think he's the general partner or general manager of A16Z right now. So her comment was, I thought that he was actually brought on to do this, but it looks like, no, he's bringing somebody else on to do this. So that's interesting. I'm curious about strategically aligned podcasts and what that means. Like a network of externally created, but strategically aligned podcasts. I'm just curious what that means. So if anyone wants to expand on that, we'd love to know what you mean by that. And if we might be strategically aligned. We feel like we might be. But really interesting gig out there. So we'll see what they do. I'm curious to see how that builds out. So this from Chintan. So now we have some base and the base app, a few casts about this. This from Chintan Base Builders. We're doing something special for the return of On-Chain SF Summit in San Francisco, a one-day invite-only hackathon and dinner cooked by me. Build the best apps and agents for the base app with hotel and lodging meals included, 25,000 prize pool winners, base camp stage at On-Chain Summer Awards. And Kevin Best and I will cook a multi-course dinner for all the builders. P.S. Most don't know I have a private chef side hustle. Who knew? I had no idea.
Yeah, of course we wouldn't know.
That's crazy.
Because he doesn't cast about his chefing.
No. Can you please share some stuff? It's time to cook. Sign up. I know. Like, come on, chef. We need to see these things. We don't believe you. We need proof of chefing. And we want to coin it. So there you go. So interesting. If you are building some cool apps and agents on base, go check this out. This could be a lot of fun. And then if you need help with that, this is from Zoe, Mini App Devs. What's your biggest pain point right now? What tools are you looking for? I want to hear what you would actually move the needle for you. So if you need help with this, add your comments here and also take a look at the conversation in here. It might be useful. So there you go. This from Samuel Huber. I wish I could view TBA posts on web. Yes, many such cases. So many times, especially at work, I can see them when shared due to me being on the laptop. So I look, obviously, I look at a lot of things on my laptop. So right now, that's why you only see from the Farcaster app and not from TBA, because it's not on web. But this was Mo responded, improvements coming for this. Read-only web desktop TBA app coming soon. I'll take it. Read-only is fine for my purposes. TBA posts links shared in a cast will be treated as a regular cast embed, so you don't have to click on links anymore. I fixed this and it will be in the next release. I think there's a release coming soon because Jesse also in a thread with some people talking about some other bugs mentioned that they were going to be fixed. One of the things I noticed in the chats, I'm having messages disappear, like just disappear. We have a group chat right now and I can tell that I've seen the notification come up. So I see it in the notification and then when I go into the chat, it's not there. So some weird things like that happening. Yeah.
Are we in a group chat where that's happening? Because
yes,
I couldn't figure out what like people, okay, that's starting
That's
to
what
make
I was
sense.
talking
I had
about.
no idea that was happening, but people are saying things
Yes.
that aren't tracking.
Yes.
And then
So
other people aren't
I'm seeing the
commenting.
notification come up like with the message, and I can see the message, and then I go into the chat and I'm like, where'd that message go? And it happened a couple times. So there's some weird, buggy things happening. It's still beta. It's still beta, people. So if you're on the base app and you're seeing any weird things happening, definitely call them out, because they will, they do need to know. So, but good to know that they're getting the web version coming soon. And related to this is from Oxen. The base app social feed doesn't hold much value to me currently. Lots of content from people I don't follow and would never follow. An interesting thing is that for an app that wants to be the Amazon of assets, none of the random content I'm served up is financial at all. People talking about tokens or the market or anything like that. Nothing from the trenches or any kind of macro insights from smart posters. If I was in charge, I think he meant, of growth over there, I'd be trying to onboard people who are good at that kind of content and not lifestyle posters. When I'm in a trading app, I want to see some trading stuff and imagine most other people will feel the same. Lifestyle posts can come later or mix in like Thinkorswim. Interesting. Do you have any thoughts on that in terms of what you're seeing over there?
Not
or anybody
really.
in the chat?
I
noticed this with
generous with giving clients and talking about the Farcaster feed and the base app time to nail the algorithm.
Yeah.
It's not great.
It's not great. This is
great, but I'm okay with it not being great. Like it does.
Yeah.
So
I had a very similar comment, not as specific as Oxen's. When I've been spending some time like on mini apps, on different clients, like trying things out. And I had said this about the video feed, but at first the regular feed was okay for me. And now it's more like the video feed. And meaning that I'm seeing a lot of content of people I don't follow and who aren't particularly like large accounts or bringing some kind of like, it's not like I'm getting, I don't even know, like accounts that I don't follow, but that are really blowing up and they're bringing some really great content. So it's not helping me discover anyone new who I might want to follow. It's just feeding me a lot of slop right now.
And then the only thing I'd say is like, Oxen, everybody wants the one feed that everybody
like
likes, right?
Gorgeous.
So he's like, okay, I look at the base app as a trading app. I'm here for trading. Show me trading content. Okay. Yeah. Or is it a social app? Like, or do I want to see something else different?
Is it both?
Is it both? Social economy. I think the expectation that you're going to get one feed and satisfy everyone's really, really hard. The other reason why I don't complain about the base app or Farcaster's algorithm is because it does change. And, there's not anywhere where I like an algorithm these days. Like, I'm like, oh, okay, scroll a little base app and I'm looking around, and then I scroll Farcaster and it hasn't been, then I'll go to Twitter and I'm like, sucks here. Go to check out my LinkedIn feed, which is sucks there. Check out Instagram.
I haven't checked anything there in a long time.
Sucks there.
I swear I feel like the only app that has really nailed algorithm really well is TikTok.
But except, right? So, and no, we're not saying TBA is slop. I'm saying the world is slop right now. Yeah. Like it's not. You got to figure out, right? And the only way to figure out is by putting things out in the world, getting feedback.
Absolutely. And I know they're working on it too. They're absolutely, because when I had posted about the video feed, like, I don't know, a couple of weeks ago, that I liked the feed. I like having a separate video feed. I think it's great. But what I was being fed there, I was not seeing anybody I was following. I was not seeing like big creators like Afrochicks. Like I did not see Afrochicks once in my feed. I'm like, that's weird. like somebody who makes
Just like,
that
where
much
are you?
content.
Yeah,
How
and
am I
great
not
content,
seeing
like
like
amazing,
one?
great content.
Yeah. How am I not seeing at least one when I'm scrolling for a couple hours? So
Yeah.
that like, or an hour or whatever that was that time. Like I scrolled for a while and I was like, this is weird. So, and I know they're fixing that, but even
Of
just
course.
adding a following feed would help
help.
tremendously, just to like at least give me the option of seeing the people I'm following. So, and I know it's coming and I know they're working on it.
Yeah.
So,
The hardest part about designing an algorithm too is moving in the space changes the space. So every time you
yes.
tweak the algorithm, people's posting behavior changes slightly. So it's not like you're given a set
Right.
of here's 1 million casts. This is the static content. Create the algorithm that's perfect for this set of 1 million casts.
Right.
By the way, that would be challenging in itself.
Yeah.
Like that would be a complicated task. But what you're living in is the realm of complexity, which means every time you tweak an algorithm, the underlying cast change. So it's like it's not complicated, it's complex, and it's really difficult engineering to do. So no complaints, keep doing it.
But I do, that's the other problem is I'm seeing old content too. Yeah.
I
So
saw
I'm not
3-week-old
necessarily
content.
seeing new. Yeah.
I saw some video. I saw some video that was like 2 weeks old. It was great though. I was like, oh, great. I was happy
Which
to
is
see
fine. If it's great and it's trending and I haven't seen it before, show it to me. But if it's not great and it's old and this isn't somebody I'm following and it's AI generated slop, I don't want to see it. Like I'm good, you know? So yeah, that's a just trust the vibe coders. It will set us free. So I think there's, well, here's the thing. We know they're working on it. They're definitely working on it and they're aware. So I appreciate that. But I think it's important to have these conversations also. And also to Oxen's point here, I think a trading feed would be super useful. Something that pulled in like I think it's really useful, the feed that Sloke built for the tokens. So on the Farcaster app, when you click on the name of a token, you'll see everything everyone's talking about that token as well as like the charts. So that to me is a super useful feed. Something like that was just a trending trading feed or something would be really cool. In its own little separate tab would be great. One more thing from the base app. We had this. TBA, this is from Nikki's app. TBA already has ads in feed and across the suggested mini apps. Glad we're disrupting. Cool. Great. Thanks. It's like, this gets 0 engagement, take note. I'm like, it's not going to get 0 engagement. And that also was this one from Ash Money. I don't want to see ads. I also won't pay to not see ads. So, which is interesting. I hadn't seen any ads yet when they had posted these. I'm like, I hadn't seen anything. And then that was the day I decided to spend a couple hours just scrolling on TBA, and I did finally see one from Uniswap. I never saw the mini app ad or feature or whatever, but I did see a screenshot of it. So interesting. Thoughts? I don't know.
Bring it on.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to happen.
Bring it on, bitches. I say I am here for the ads, and here's why.
Okay.
One, what we've seen in Farcaster is permissionless ads, like which is super cool. Like the like things like amps and there's ways to kind of market within Farcaster without paying Farcaster the platform. That's really cool. GM Farcaster sponsorship, shout out.
There you go.
It's a great way. Okay. But the reality is the business model is advertising, like attention.
Yeah.
In pre-Farcaster, right, these platforms are making a ton of money through advertising. And guess where that money's going?
Right.
Platform.
Yeah, in their pockets.
Yeah. They're going to pay bring it on chain. They're going to pay a very small amount to creators because they have to, because otherwise they have to kind of throw crumbs at creators. Otherwise they leave.
They don't always.
But the take rate, right, at 90 some percent is going to the platform. YouTube is the exception. What we want to see here is great. Let's bring on advertisers. The base app will be more incented to distribute that money to its network, because what happens if they don't is people will leave. We aren't in a walled garden. If you don't like the base app because there's too many ads, come over to Farcaster. There's no ads. If Farcaster starts creating ads, like, there's competition among clients.
Sounds like an opportunity for a new client.
But it is. But the more like competition is good. So that's why I was not upset about
this. From I already think I will develop an extension to remove ads. That's the other thing. You got a lot of builders. A lot of builders.
You can, but you can do it.
Yeah.
But this is why I love it. It's like, it just invites competition. There's going to be competition to make the best experience. Who wins in the end? It's us, because you'll either go somewhere that won't have ads if you don't like ads, or the platforms will be forced to share the wealth and you'll get paid. So,
so one way or another, we're going to benefit. Hopefully, hopefully. I think it's, you got to find ways to create revenue. So I've always expected that it would happen. It was just a matter of how. I think the other thing you're seeing with experimenting with revenue is things like swaps within the wallets. You also have like the content collectibles. They're taking 10% of that. But that's a flip in the take rate, right? Where other platforms, they're keeping 90%. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's actually going to the protocol too. They set that up not even to go to the company.
Right.
But imagine a client that says, we will never do ads, and will be funded through collectibles. Okay. But guess what? That means you need to spend money on an ad. So going back to whoever said that was like, I don't want ads and I don't want to pay you. Yeah.
Right. Or it's going to be a subscription. That's the other thing.
Classic stated and revealed preference. Stated is, it's like, we don't want ads, but you also don't want to pay. So guess what? Nothing's free.
Chompix, you can stream into, what's it called? Retake now? I think that's it. If you mean directly live into the feed, I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised to see that being developed, but I don't think it'll be anytime soon. I know that they're putting focus on video, so we'll see.
Yes.
Wouldn't surprise me, honestly, if they did do a live stream, but I don't think it'll be anytime real soon. But we'll see.
But for now, people can stream somewhere else.
And if you want to be a Farcaster content creator, you just do it. If you're waiting for permission, don't wait for permission. It's not coming. You just do what we did. Just start your own thing. Okay, two more quick things, quick hits. This from Kyle. What project makes you excited to be on Farcaster? It was fun to see the answers. I saw Better on here a lot. I saw Bracky on here a lot. I did see GM Farcaster on here. I saw Tippin. And then like Farville and things like that, and Banker. A couple of, I like that Victero shouted out design. I thought that was interesting, that channel in particular. So there's a lot of if you're looking to see what's happening right now on Farcaster and what are people excited about, this is a good thread to check out, because it does have a lot of things mentioned, but a lot of it is, what we talk about on here. So very cool though. Good to see. And we'll have Burberry with us on Wednesday, or with me. And then
Can you just take a moment to appreciate that even that list exists? That is what, when people talk about why Farcaster and what you get excited about, it's for sure the seamless nature of projects launching on top / integrated / whatever this. And it's, I feel like we can take a moment and express some gratitude for just being where we are.
Absolutely.
Makes me happy.
Absolutely. I mean, and there's so many things mentioned in here. Yes, you have a few that get mentioned over and over, but there's a lot of different ones in here. And there's a lot of people building. I think that just speaks to how many people are building. And also watching the things take off on other platforms, like seeing something like Banker get so much love elsewhere, kind of, makes you smile because it's like, oh, we've watched the development of this whole thing, from ham. It's kind of fun to like right?
I still don't understand ham.
I still don't understand ham. We were supposed to have Deployer on like a year ago to explain ham, and we never got it done. And then it just he just went on to Lunch Baker.
That was when we did our Farcaster 101. We did a Farcaster 101 curriculum, 12-part module, and we had a section on the Farcaster native tokens, and ham was such a big one, and we tried our best to explain what it was. We were like,
we still don't get it.
She would send us Cass like, here, let me explain it. I'm like, no, I still don't get it.
I still don't get it.
There's ham everywhere. There's just ham.
My favorite thing was still Naomi's video of the feed. And she's like, have some ham. It was so funny. The ham, holding the ham. Anyway, that one was that's a classic. That's a classic if you haven't seen that. Okay, I gotta go to this. Hold on, because what in the world? And I'm not gonna show the audio, but speaking of funny things, when I went on Farcaster, I was on Farcaster first hoodie on shop. There you go. We need one of those.
We could add some. What's your fid? What's your fid?
What's your fid? Ooh, that's a good idea. What's your fid? It's a really good idea. The edible butter candle. Okay, so apparently our candle making friend Samantha made a butter candle. So it's a candle made out of butter. But she actually did it like the way she makes her candles. And then she dipped a shrimp in the candle at the end. I'm going to fast forward just a tad.
They literally, they use the candle for candlelight dinner.
Yeah.
As it melts, it's literally now just like melted butter that you can dip your bread into. And she dipped shrimp into her butter candle.
Into the butter candle.
By the way, did you see her make it? She was putting garlic in the butter and fresh herbs,
crazy.
And she ate it. She ate the freaking candle.
And then she ate the candle. So make the candle and then eat the candle. Shrimp butter. There you go. That is really interesting. I imagine that I don't know how the FDA would feel about that. I don't know what the requirements are to keep it like.
You just put on a label that says not for consumption.
Not for consumption.
Wink, wink. You just say not for consumption. And then you put the ingredients out there, and people can do what they want.
So funny. So funny. So there you go. Edible butter candle to end the show.
I love it. Samantha's incredible. Her videos are so good.
By the way, her videos are great. Her videos are great. Go follow Samantha if you're not following her. I love watching her make candles. I really do. It's really fun to watch when she explains her process and everything. Really funny. So
did you see what she was wearing in her shrimp video?
No. Wait, what was she wearing? Now I have to go back and look.
What did I miss? Everybody go look at Samantha's video and pay special attention to her outfit.
She's just wearing a white. Hold on.
It's not white.
What am I missing? What am I missing here? Is it butter? Is it butter?
Make it full screen. Oh, that's a different shirt.
Oh,
maybe is that a white puffy? There is somewhere in there. She's wearing a GM Farcaster shirt.
She is? Wait a minute. Is it towards the end or something?
I don't know.
Hold on. I missed that completely. Maybe because she had the I don't know. Maybe she's wearing it now. Let's see. I did not even notice that.
When she's dipping her candle in,
she's wearing a GM Farcaster
shirt.
The
very first second of the video is her eating the shrimp, and then it's like,
oh, she is. She's wearing
that is a GM Farcaster shirt.
She is. Okay. Oh, I got to go give her some Degen for that. That's awesome. I did not even notice. Thank you for the shout out there. That's cool. Thanks, Samantha.
Yeah.
Amazing. I didn't even notice. Very cool.
We love seeing our shirts in the wild.
We do.
Have we told you that?
Yeah.
You
If
guys
you
know
have
that?
a shirt, a mug, a hat, you probably don't have a hat. Because we just started selling hats, but you might have a hat. But a lot of people have shirts and mugs from events that we've done, and a few have purchased on the shop. Share them on the timeline. Like we tip you for things like that. So if you have one, share it. All right. Exactly. Who needs green and red candles, yellow butter candles for the win? All right. Anything else, Adrienne, before you leave us for the week? Go check out the app, the mini app. If you haven't already, go add it to your Farcaster or a TBA or both. If you're in both, share one of the shorts too on the timeline and tag us because we will give you a little tippy tip. So try it out, add it, and I will ask about better candles. Yes, I will ask Burr about better candles. We'll start a better neon candle. And anything else, Adrienne, before you leave us?
Only thing on the mini app, we're very, very close to being in the top 100 of mini. You know how there's developer rewards?
Yeah.
I've never gotten one. So we're at the very end of the top 100. And they
all right,
split
let's
out.
try and push
I think there's
over the edge.
$10,000 that goes out, and you get a percentage based on how much of the traffic you drive towards mini apps.
Is it 100
so it's
now?
like,
I thought it was 50. Okay, it's 100 now.
No, it's
That's
100.
great. Oh, cool.
Oh,
that's right. They upped it.
That would be exciting.
That would be exciting. So go add the mini app, save it so it's in your little collection of mini apps, and also share
it.
Share something.
Share.
Mint if you want. We'd love you to mint an episode, but mostly we just want you to watch and share. So add the mini app
and send feedback. And if it's expect some rough edges, like it's a little buggy, and I'm not a UI designer, go figure. So I do my best, but send feedback.
Oh, you did amazing. It's so good.
Do it all.
I love the addition of the shorts. You can watch the shorts right in the mini app, or you can share them, or you can click over and
that was a tough design decision, which is kind of like where to pull the shorts from, how to show it, and then when you share it, I actually link out to YouTube.
Yeah, and I think that's fine.
The mini app.
Yeah, I think that's fine. And then it drives more attention over there, so it's good.
Brian Armstrong AMA starting very soon. So everybody leave from here and get
over to the AMA. Get your questions in. Yeah. And smash the like button on YouTube too. Yeah, while you're here. Yeah, that too. Go ahead. Smash that like button. All right. That's it for us. We will be off on Friday. I will be here with Burberry on Wednesday. I am not positive if we're doing a show next Monday. I will let you know. I'll keep you posted on that. I was trying to arrange a guest co-host. I don't know if that's going to happen. If not, we might take next Monday off too. And but we will definitely, Adrienne will be back on Wednesday with me. So you'll see her then, but you will see me and Melissa Burr on Wednesday. So that's it. Oh, and tomorrow, sorry, forgot one thing. Poker tomorrow. So we have the Aptos poker that we've been doing, and we have tomorrow at 3 p.m. Eastern. I did that as a background. I was like, I thought it was an overlay. It was a background. 3 p.m. Eastern will be have another game, and the winner and the runner-up of this game will end up in our final game on Thursday. Thursday will be at 7 p.m. and that game Melissa Burr is playing in. So you're going to have to, if you want to win it all, you're going to have to get past a poker pro to do it. So yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. So we got a fun week ahead.
By the way, when I was at the Farcaster meetup on Friday night, I was asking people if they knew about, we do a weekly trivia game and we have poke, and people really don't know. You think
I know
it is
We think
I
we
will say
yap
if-
a lot, but we really don't yap enough sometimes about
yes.
some things.
So
Yeah.
And I think that is the hard, which we kind of knew this going in. Anytime you're creating something, you have to do it like consistently because people like this
Yeah.
first few times. So with the live trivia,
and trivia is on a
so.
break for a few weeks. So we'll be back towards the end of August, early September, because the trivia team's making some bug adjustments to the app, as well as relaunching Clankermon. So they're focusing on that right now. So
yeah.
so
But
back
like
soon.
but people want to play like the games are really fun for people.
Yeah,
they just
really
want to know about it.
I know, it's really fun. And come watch poker tomorrow. That'll be fun. And we'll see you on Wednesday. And with that,
thanks everyone who chatted today.
Thanks everybody. And we'll see you later.